Good afternoon to you all. My name is Joseph Osei Opombrinya. I'm the type who will not want to engage myself in some banter on social media, especially concerning religion and spirituality and also the church. But I've made some observations in my quiet mood. I've made some observations that there's this man of God who at any time wants to cast insinuations and aspirations at another. That is one Obofour, Reverend Obofour, and Angel Obinim. Now, let me start it this way. I've been with Angel Obinim, and I know the kind of person he is. I did my own research about this man to find out whether there's something wrong somewhere. But all the research I did shows that he's truly a man of God. I can't say that of any other man of God because I haven't had the opportunity to somehow investigate and do research about them too. I've lived in the same house with Angel Obinim for a very long time. Whilst with him, I did my own background check to see if truly he is a man of God. Upon several research, several investigation about him, I came to the conclusion that this man is truly a man of God. This is a man who doesn't even go out. Apart from going to church, he's always in his room praying. This is a man who in his ministry has never started any argument or any banter or any tango with another man of God. He is always the one at the receiving end. But at the end of the day, people who don't understand the real issues will take to social media and other places to condemn him. Yes, he is a human being. There are times, to me, myself, I tell myself, there are times I see maybe he's gone wrong in some of his utterances or other, but he is a true man of God, and the powers God has given to this man is beyond comprehension. People don't know. They think that if you speak English alone, if your congregation is made up of elites, that shows that yes, you are a true man of God. People misunderstand these two things. They think that the tree speaking pastors are fake, and those speaking English are real. That's never true. As human as we are, we have our shortcomings, we have our shortfalls, for which is with every man of God and every human being. We can't be 100% good. We can't be 100% right. We are human beings. We are fallible. So when at a time a man of God devotes his time or sees every opportunity to cast aspirations and insinuations at the other, it gives some meaning. It gives some meaning to why these people do that. Because they are envious of the man Angel Obinim. I have lived with this person, as I said, I'm no more with him. But I will never stand somewhere to say anything bad about him because I know who he is and what he can do. And I know truly from my heart that this man of God is truly ordained, anointed, and given angelic powers by God. Yes, I know some people who have left his ministry and are with other pastors saying all sort of things. These people are just lying to fill up their stomach. And if you're a man of God, you should notice all these things, that these people are just there because they want something from you and because they know that you are gullible. Anything they say, you believe it. And they are using you. That's what is happening to Reverend Obofour. People get any least opportunity, they go to him because he gives them money. They start all sort of agenda and campaign against Angel Obinim. This man has done a test of time. Time has proven and has vindicated him. He has had issues. If we were to be any other man of God, he would have stopped ministry or would have even collapsed his ministry long ago. But this is a man who is still working, and the more people talk about him, the more God anoints him. This should bear testimony that this man is a true man of God, and no insinuations, no words used on him can somehow bring him down. I have never had any reason to speak ill of him anywhere because of the kind of person he is. And any person who has been with him and can stand somewhere to speak ill of him and can stand somewhere to concoct lies to disgrace him or in attempt to disgrace him, then you, the person is doing that with, or the person is getting that encouragement from to do that, you should think twice about yourself. Now, let's compare these two men of God. Let's compare the demeanor on the puppet, the demeanor of these two pastors on the puppet. As I said, I have not done anything to investigate Reverend Obofour, so I can't say much about him. But based on the face of issues, like things I've seen on video, audio, and his behavior looks so childish and infantile. So childish. And sometimes I have tended to think, which I think is not true, to think maybe he's on drugs. But for that, I don't think that is true. But that's what I'm tempted to think, because of his behavior, because of his demeanor, because of how he carry himself out there. Yes, you're a man of God, but there are certain utterances and there are certain ways of life that gives you out. Now, so nobody in his right sense, nobody in his right state of mind should ever compare Obinim to Reverend Obofour. I have never in my life engaged myself or, get into rivalry or tango between two men of God, because that's not my thing. But things are getting out of hand. People are vilifying Obinim, saying all sort of things, and this is a calm, well-behaved man of God. But it's surprising. These are people who are helping Reverend Obofour to do this. Are people who have lived with him, and they left on a very bad note. So what do you expect them to do? Any intelligent person will know that these people will not go out there and sing his praises. These people should know and understand that in this world, people who have had issues with you and are not happy with you based on certain things that happen will in natural course stand somewhere to speak ill of you, especially when their host has the passion of doing that to other people. They bask into it with all the alacrity and with all the vim and do it as if they love you. Reverend Obofour, you've never met me before, but I'm telling you something. I've written stories about you, good stories, and even posted them on my blog. But what I want to tell you now is, as a man of God, sit and think critical, because I've never seen Obinim mention your name somewhere unless he's reacting to your attack against him and his church. So why don't you concentrate on your ministry instead of this unnecessary rivalry? This is an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment. It's so embarrassing to extend that sometimes I ask myself, does this man have people who advise him? Does this man have people who advise him? But to those who are taking advantage of this to get Facebook Live, YouTube likes and subscription, because they want to take side and wage into this thing to get more views and earn money. Be very careful with what we are doing. Whatever we are doing to destroy the work of God today, there is a reward for us tomorrow. As I said, I can't say anything bad about Reverend Obofour, but based on what I've seen, his demeanor and other things, where I'm judging him from. But Reverend Obofour is nowhere close to Obinim when it comes to performance of miracles. No, he's nowhere close. He's nowhere close. He's full of vengeance, and I don't know where the vengeance started from, why the vengeance. He's full of, you know, I don't know the word to use, because it looks like his main agenda is to destroy Obinim, and I don't really understand why he want to do that. But those who are behind it, who actually doesn't even know his motive, who are waging in, saying all sort of things just to earn the man's trust and to be given something, should bow their heads in shame. Should bow their heads in shame. It's so embarrassing, and it's unfortunate. Some of us, because of our nature of our work, we can't get more into these things. But one day I will sit you down and tell you who Obinim is and why no man of God, no human being, no principal, no spiritual manipulation can end him unless God. And that one, I can testify with my life. And I'm the type, I can't go anywhere to speak bad about this man because I haven't seen anything bad about him. So those people who were working with him and now they are no more and they are trying, they are not doing that because they are speaking fact. They are doing that because of their daily bread. And these pastors are encouraging them to do, because when they know that when they do that, they will get something from them to establish themselves or something to eat. Reverend Obofour should take notice of these things and desist from actions which are detrimental to his ministry. Today, he might not know it, but time will tell. Thank you.